Okay, this is the rear panel, take one. The fabrication of the rear panel is actually quite easy. We start with a piece of plyboard which is 4 feet by 2 feet, so if you're actually using a 4 foot by 2 foot board, then you don't have to do anything to it. Clearly you need to cut if you're cutting from an 8 by 4 sheet. On the inside we have placed our batons. The top one, the middle one here, and this vertical one in the middle, that will be to support the fireproof board cladding that we're going to put on the internal side. Also on this horizontal one underneath we will be screwing the smoke spreader, which again will be made out of the fireproof board. And then the final one here is a central support for the lower piece of cladding. Now it'll become clear as we move into the assembly process why we don't need batons down either side of the board. You can see we've drilled holes, but when we actually come to assembling it with the side pieces, then you'll see how it all fits together, so don't worry about that too much at this stage. The only other thing to say is in terms of the width between the end of the baton and the edge of the plywood, that is determined by the amount of room you need for a piece of ply, baton and the fireproof board. So in essence that unit comes together there. Similarly at the bottom then you've got the same thing, but we'll come on to that when we make the fireproof cladding, which is what we're going to do next. So we'll come back when we've clad everything. So we've made our cladding now, and as you can see there isn't actually much difference between where we were before, other than the fireproof board cladding for the upper part of the smoker has been attached. We have actually fabricated the one for the bottom, and this will go down here. Now we won't be putting this in at this stage because this one has to go in after we've assembled the sides and placed the smoke spreader in position. So that's it for now. We can't do any more on this, so we'll put this to one side and we'll move ahead now and make the top.